apart. I'm lifting up my everything, but it's all I have to offer, and it's all I have to give. Two hands and one heart, one life to offer you. Two hands and one heart, that's what I give to you. Use me today, I know you can. Lord, I surrender to your plan. You made this heart, you made these hands. Take me and use me as I am, but it's all I have to offer, and it's all I have to give. Two hands and one heart, one life to offer you. Two hands and one heart, that's what I give to you. Two hands and one heart, one life to offer you. Two hands and one heart, that's what I give to you. That's what I give to
A warm welcome is a beautiful beginning of a memorable journey. I request Professor Lydia Jemima, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to welcome the gathering.
A measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Albert Einstein. A very good morning to one and all. A warm welcome to all of you to the national level FDP program on innovative pedagogical strategies using AI and digital platform organized by Department of Commerce in collaboration with St. Anthony's College, Shillong, Meghalaya. The best way to predict the future is to create it. It is in the spirit of innovation and leadership that we welcome our esteemed chief guest, Professor H.P. Mathur, Dean and Head, Faculty of Management Studies at Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi. His leadership and contributions to the field of management have inspired many, and we look forward to his insights and guidance during this faculty development program. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you.
Knowledge,
Thank you, madam.
knowledge is power. It is my privilege to welcome Father J.S.V. Thomas, Financial Administrator, Kristu Jayanti College, Autonomous, Bangalore, a person of immense knowledge who has been a constant guide to all of us. We welcome you, Father. A mentor empowers a person to see a possible future and believe it can be obtained. We are fortunate to have a wonderful mentor and leader to support us in all our endeavors. We welcome Professor Dr. Vijay Kumar, Head Department. I am pleased to introduce Mr. Raghavendra Babu, Program Coordinator of the Department of Commerce, with a passion for academic excellence and a dedication to nurturing future leaders. We welcome you, sir. We cannot accomplish all that we have to do without working together. I extend a warm welcome to all the FTP coordinators and all the external and internal faculty members for their efforts in organizing this FDP. I welcome all the participants from various colleges across the city and across the country to the FDP program. Once again, I welcome one and all. I remain.
Thank you, ma'am, for your heartfelt welcome. We welcome you too. True leadership is the ability to guide others with vision, integrity, and compassion. Father J.S.V. Thomas is a visionary leader known for his integrity, compassion, and dedication to educational excellence. His guidance continues to inspire holistic growth and a strong community spirit at Kristu Jayanti College. We are honored to have Father J.S.V. Thomas, the financial administrator and a faculty member of Commerce and Management, to address this gathering. With utmost respect and gratitude, I now invite Father J.S. to give the inaugural address.
Dear respected Professor H.P. Mathur, Dean and Head, Faculty of Management Studies, Banaras Hindu University, all the dignitaries, all my participants of the FDP. We are really blessed and highly grateful of your presence, Professor H.P. Mathur, of your guidance in a way, of years of experience. We as participants together are collectively grateful and delighted of your expertise and talk on innovative strategies on pedagogical approach using AI. As we all know, the technology is invading all the domains. It's invading all the disciplines in such a way. And our teaching learning process, by having novel approaches through AI or such ICT tools, is such a kind of beneficial to us. So digital divide in terms of competence, skills is evolving. So we believe your presence, your expertise in a way to bridge our digital divide in terms of skills and competence. So believe as a kind of this kind of FDP would help to bridge a gap in skills, competence, even I would say the third level of digital divide in terms of offline outcome through online engagement. So as a participants together representing the management, we are so grateful, so thankful for delivering your addresses and everything. Collectively, may I take this opportunity to thank you as well. So on this presidential address, I would say there's only one point. The FDP using the pedagogical, innovative pedagogies using AI would bridge a digital divide gap. A digital divide gap that comes through various skills and competencies gap, and then offline outcome gaps in a way, like whatever the real-time learning that would facilitate it through the pedagogies that calibrated by AI. So we are so happy, so blessed to hear you further on different strategies proposed by you. So, and the management of Kristu Jayanti College, all the teaching faculties together, and all the participants of FDP, thank you so much. And then we are eagerly waiting for your sessions and everything. And at the same time, we're profoundly grateful St. Anthony's College of their collaboration on this FDP program. So wishing you all the participants all the very best, because this is the occasion for all of us to bridge the gap, to bridge the digital divide gap in terms of skills and competence. So wishing you all the best, all the participants. Every time is a kind of new learning. As the technology is evolving, our learning is slowly evolving by integrating new and novel technologies. So wishing you all the best, all my participants and everyone. Thank you so much, Professor H.P. Mathur, of your wonderful presence and then the upcoming deliveries and everything. So wishing you all the best, all the my participants, everyone together. Wishing you all the best. Take care.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Your words of wisdom and guidance will continue to illuminate our path, filling our hearts with hope. Thank you, Father. Now I invite Dr. Aarti Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to provide an introduction of today's distinguished resource person, Professor H.P. Mathur.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my immense pleasure to introduce you to the speaker for the day, Professor H.P. Mathur. Professor Mathur is a Dean and Head, Faculty of Management Studies, Banaras Hindu University, FMS PHU, Varanasi. Professor Mathur has with over 42 years of experience in both academia and industry. He has expertise in entrepreneurship, banking, strategic management, and finance, having authored 13 books and supervised numerous PhD scholars. Professor Mathur also holds key positions including Promoters Director at Atal Innovation Center and Director Chairman Non-Executive of Utkarsh Welfare Foundation. He has received several prestigious awards including Lifetime Achievement Award for the contribution to education in 2022 and is a gold medalist in MMS from BHU and many other achievements in his academic career. Now, I would like to request Professor Mathur to take over the session, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting, giving me this opportunity to be here with you, and that too when this event is jointly being organized with an institution coming from Shillong also. So two different parts of the country. A great collaboration. The topic today, what is given to me, let me make that presentation also. Hope it's visible.
Yes, sir.
Great, thank you. So, what I was trying to look at, this is now great. Yeah, the topic given to me is leveraging AI for personalized learning experience. It's a really a very, very important topic, particularly in the upcoming era, and that too when we have NEP also in place, where we have tried to include so many new things, new parts, curriculum wise, delivery wise, uh, making it more practical, and everything has been made too innovative. And when we are looking at something innovative or creative, or looking at benefiting the youth, benefiting the students to the maximum part of it, particularly when we are looking at a student-centric complete education system, which was till now not exactly student-centric, it was more system-centric, that there used to be a system and everybody was just being carried away by the system and even the students too. Shifting the entire system to student centric is a big challenge. When even we talk in terms of business world and we look at making everything customer centric, we need lot of challenges to be faced and worked out. The same thing is true with education system as well. And when we make it as much as possible a personalized one, personalized learning for each student, we know all fingers are not equal. So all students might not have the same level and same requirement, same interest. A lot of diversity is there. So ultimately, we need to personalize things in the way which is suiting the best to a student and suiting to the best of his or her interest. Making it personalized is now easier. Earlier, it was not that easy because uh, things were all manual. It was difficult to have one teacher handling 30, 40, 50, 80, 90 students individually in a class of 1 hour. But now, once we have AI in place and technology is even developing day by day, what to talk of AI now, we have even generative AI, Gen AI. So with all development coming and we look forward to even more developments, things have become very easy to do. But yes, there are certain issues which we need to look at before uh, thinking what is to be done, how to be done, and what has already been done. It's not like nothing has been done in the area of personalized learning. There are a couple of things going on. Some people, they have taken initiative also, and we are trying to make it as much as personalized as possible. So this is a brief outline with which we shall be having our flow. Before we go ahead, let's look at what is personalized learning. What do we mean by personalized learning? Personalized learning, as the name suggests, is something like, tailor-made. So it tailors the educational experience, entire experience of a student or individual based on what? Based on the needs, skills, interest of each student. Whereas what we have seen till now in traditional approach, it was one size fits all approach. So it was common for everyone, no customization, no personalization. So this approach was actually uh, required to be changed because all the students in the class were not able to do justice. If the teacher goes with the average student, the students who are not that uh, active, they miss out. The students who are above the class level, they feel class to be useless. So standardized approach actually doesn't work in all the cases. And it required definitely the system to be made to be more personalized and personalized for each student individually. Now here we are talking that when we are talking in personalized learning, we are trying to look at the student should have control over what he would like to learn, what to be learned, at what time it to be learned, at what pace it is to be learned. And in that process, progress is also to be looked at that what was the progress. Now, if we look at AI, now AI is actually capable of delivering adapting content, the content as required by the student. What is that required by the student, or based on the capabilities of the students, or based on the performance of the student, based on the grasping power ability of the student, the content is to be delivered. Then yes, we always talk in terms of a SWOT analysis in business world: strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Now, based on the environmental conditions, that is, opportunities and threats, we are preparing our students. And what is with the students? Their strengths and weaknesses. So we need to assess strengths and weaknesses of each student, customize entire delivery of the educational program with respect to strengths and weaknesses. Plus, we have to look at what are the preferences of the student and what kind of educational experience the student is able to get and what he needs to get. Then again, when we are talking of personalized learning, then we can always have a continuous feedback as well as immediate feedback also. If a student appears at an exam, just as he or she finishes the exam, the result is available. Immediately the feedback is available. What could be done correctly, what could not be done correctly, what is the kind of learning still required, what may be the real interest area of the student, in what area the student can perform better and should engage more in what area. So these things are obviously possible. Then this particular talks of diagram. This diagram talks of a couple of features of personalized learning platforms. Now, when we are looking at the platforms, there are basically 5 different areas we are looking at. Adaptive learning, we just now talked of, that we have to look at and adjust the entire learning process or learning experience of an individual based on the needs and preferences of the learner. Now, this means that the platform can adjust even the difficulty level of the content based on learner's performance. Somebody doing very well, somebody is ahead of the class, can get difficult challenges, and somebody not able to learn to that extent can get lower difficulty levels. So this will again be adaptive. Then we are talking in terms of micro learning. Micro learning talks of something where we are learning in terms of small bite-sized pieces or small contents. So now we are trying to look at those contents which can be easily consumed and remembered. Not exactly very large things which are difficult to remember. So in small pieces, we are trying to make student learn. So in this process, learner is able to learn easily, and it is able to grasp in a better way, or maybe the content delivery becomes more effective. Then the third one, we are talking in terms of gamification. Now, when we are talking of gamification, gamification practically is a technique to make learning more engaging, not only engaging, but also fun. This will be including features like, somebody can have points, badges, leaderboards and rewards. These things can always be there along with the learning. So this will again keep a person engaged and learning with fun, learn and fun. Then we have analytics and reporting. Now, analytics and reporting talks of where uh, there is a complete continuous track. We are tracking somebody at a platform, and reporting feature is there with personalized learning platform, which will allow faculty member or teachers to track their learners' progress and measure the effectiveness of their training programs and analytics. So something based on real time, they are able to track the learners. This will enable them to identify areas of improvement and make data-driven decisions. Say, for example, REPL provides to their learners the pattern of course, completion rate, how fast they are able to complete, what is the skill development process and progress, and so on. So this way, the data analytics can help knowing about what is the pace of learning and how can we use this feedback to make it even better. Then we are talking in terms of social learning. Social learning is something which is actually related to a collaborative kind of activity. So learning platform will offer social learning features like allowing learners to collaborate and learn from each other, one another. Now, this may include features such as discussion forums, discussion boards, chat rooms, social media integration. Now, this will promote sense of community and engagement. Plus, uh, the program will become interactive in this manner. So, this is what we thought important. Then there may be comparison with traditional teaching methods. We can always compare whatever we are talking about these platforms. And when we compare the traditional teaching methods with the personalized learning methods, then we look at in terms of content delivery, traditional teachers, content delivery is exactly the same for the entire class. It is more of like a source of information to all students. Now, when we talk of personalized learning, then it occurs through various sources, which may include digital platforms, which may adapt materials and match the learner's styles, paces, requirements, needs, and so on. Now, another may be the pace part. Now, in the traditional method, the pace of teaching is fixed and progress is expected to be the same for all students. Curriculum is again the same, and comprehension level, all levels are expected to be the same. When we are talking of the personalized one, the student progress will be dependent on the speed they have, so they can learn slowly or in a fast manner. They can spend more time or less time in understanding various concepts. Even when we talk in terms of assessment, then in case of traditional assessments, typically those assessments are standardized. We have one examination for all. In the personalized assessments are firstly continuous and adapting to individual learning journey. And it again, as we talked earlier also, it gives an immediate feedback, which is not available always in traditional system. Role of the teacher is again different, and with new things coming up, with personalized learning approach coming up, role of the teacher is also changing. In traditional traditional education system, teacher's primary role is that of instructor, focusing on delivering information, and usually one way, not exactly completely two-way. Then in personalized one, the teacher will be not acting as only instructor, but acting as a facilitator. Teacher will be guiding students through customized learning experience and providing support based, and that support will be on individual needs. So this is how we look at it, and then let us see what happens. What are the benefits we are able to generate out of personalized learning or diverse learning needs? So we can categorize them here: enhanced students' engagement. Now, when we are making it personalized learning, students are more motivated, interested in topics, and then they start reading, relating those topics, those areas with their interests and goals. It, it also allows them to explore their new interest areas. Maybe they have some potential in an area, but they have not explored. They are free to explore, and within the curriculum they can think of having a lot of flexibility in curriculum as well. Then improved academic outcomes. uh, when we are making everything customized for student, personalized for students, this is definitely going to increase grades of students. And also, when we are making things more customized, the understanding by students related to the content or material will be more. Then greater retention will also come, because now we are using different ways in which the student is more engaged in the class, not only in the classroom teaching, but otherwise also the engagement increases, and that way the receptivity increases. And when receptivity increases, the retention or keeping things in memory, that also increases. Empowerment and autonomy. Now, obviously, when we are making things more student centric, so students are at the driving seat, and they are actually taking charge of their learning. Now, this is something like we are empowering students, that how would they like to lead the entire education or learning process, and it might lead to improved self-esteem and resilience, and they can take the entire ownership of their success. And once they are taking the ownership, they will be taking the work, they will be working on challenges, and they will try to plan how to overcome the challenges also. Lastly, support for special needs and diverse abilities. Now, till now in our system, there is not much of mechanism created for special needs, the students who require uh, different kind of attention. They have some kind of learning disability. They are differently challenged. So there may be people now, when we are trying to make the system more adaptive, obviously we can have uh, systems designed particularly which can deliver the content as per the requirement, or we can adjust and accommodate all specific requirements in our system so that the inclusivity and accessibility gets increased. Now, this is talking of role of Gen AI in education. Now, this is something really very important, where we are trying to again look at Gen AI content in terms of personalized learning, interactivity, and engagement, catalyst for creativity, automation of administrative tasks, enhanced collaboration. So, not going into much detail of it, but yes, we can always say that if we try to integrate Gen AI into the education system, reshaping the way of knowledge is shared and absorbed, this state will be actually uh, giving more capacity independently to create content and stands in forefront of educational progress. This will also be offering uh, innovation in learning mechanisms. It might make the learning more interactive also, and not only interactive, but this process once started, the evolution again will take place. Technology is bound to evolve, and maybe uh, people work on better technologies so that we can have education can be made better learning experience for everyone, and it might be attuned to student requirement and preferences. Now, looking at the platforms part, we are looking at some platforms where we have a learning experience provided. So LinkedIn Learning, it's a platform which is already there. And what are the features like? It is giving personalized course recommendation. It is even giving analytics and reporting. It's also providing social learning features. We have already talked about these aspects earlier. Now, the positive part of LinkedIn Learning is personalized learning paths it is able to give based on the needs of an individual. Quality of courses and experts is very good. Social learning features, that is collaborations, etc., is very good amongst learners. But the negative part of this kind of platform again is it has very limited number of course offerings as compared to other platforms. Adaptive learning technology is not exactly in place over here. And obviously, when it's a course by LinkedIn, the pricing part is very high. So that becomes a negative part. This is something which is coming from Coursera. Coursera business model is again there, and they have tried to partner with so many universities, government, colleges, and other content creators, and they are into content creation, partnership, and certification also. And they are trying to look at even providing free courses to some segments. They have a very strong customer relationship, feedback mechanism, social learning, automated and uh, customized learning path. They use multiple channels, internet, social media, universities, websites, blogs, and targeting students. It may be postgraduates, even they are targeting business people, they are targeting researchers and trying to generate revenue. Udemy business model is also there. And Udemy, before we talk of Udemy, we can just in brief can talk of uh, what is that Coursera is delivering, good or bad. Now it is providing access to thousands of courses. Courses are very large. And analytics and reporting is there, social learning is there, wide variety, high quality courses, pricing is affordable, but there are some negatives also. Courses are not very much specifically tailored to individual or learners' needs. Limited options are there for customized learning paths. Course selection can be overwhelming for learners. Now, similarly, we have a Udemy model also, practically same, but there are certain differences. It is giving access to large library of courses on a variety of topics. It is also including analytics and reporting. It's also including social learning feature, and it's affordable in price. But the negative part is, again, courses are not specifically tailored to individual learner needs. Quality of courses can vary. Some courses are of high quality, but others might not be. And there is very limited option of customization. Then we have, there are some other examples also, which are AI driven, where personalization in real world education setting is there. Now, smart content delivery with Newton. This is Newton and others also. Personalized learning platform, and they use AI to provide students with customized study paths, and they look at the students' progress through Newton's courses. The platform evaluators, they evaluate their responses, they look at pace, they look at comprehension levels, and then they suggest specific modules or exercises that address each student's learning gaps also. So this is how Newton is trying to look at things. Then Carnegie is also there. And in Carnegie, adaptive assessment at Carnegie is there, learning Carnegie, and so on. So we have again different areas. Duolingo is actually popular language learning app more, and the last one again, uh, Labster. Labster is trying to allow science students to conduct experiments in a simulated environment. AI adapts the labs based on each student's performance, guiding them through complex procedures. And they also give hints to the students. So, and they also adjust the difficulty levels as well. Now, this is all what is we need to look at. The time is running out, so I'll go very fast. Uh, this is how we can think of designing and implementing AI-powered personalized learning solution. So we need to follow these steps where we can look at how best we can design our system. Objective, write AI tools, integrate learning analytics and data collection, develop learners profile and customize learning paths, implement adaptive assessments and feedback mechanism, train faculty and staff. That is again a very important aspect, that nothing will happen if we are not able to train or prepare faculty members for these platforms or tools or personalized learning approach. We have to do activity. Pilot is again very much important, because whenever we are trying out something new or some new tool, something new software, something, we need to test it first for a small group before going it for a large version. Now, coming faster, what we can look at is uh, application of AI in education within the framework of NEP. NEP, I have tried to relate AI implementation with NEP also, and could see that there may be directional relationship between technology. It's a bi-directional. Technology leads to better education, personalized education. When we are looking at personalized education, we need better technology. So both have impact on each other. Impact of emerging technologies, support of technology integration, creation of National Education Technology Forum. So this is also trying to give support to educational technology. Dynamic engagement of NETF, focus areas of technological interventions, development and accessibility of educational software. I'm going a bit faster now. Then we need to integrate technology. There may be disruptive technology when earlier technology is completely disturbed, thrown out, and something new comes in. That always happens, and it keeps on happening with technology. Then we have focus on artificial intelligence, digital infrastructure to be created. Digital divide is again important, where we, with this particular personalized approach, we can give education to mass where we are yet not able to reach properly. There are a bit, I've taken 2, 3 case studies also. Time is short, so I'm not going into the detail of these one. But yes, these are the places where what something or the other has been implemented. Arizona State University, they have already implemented uh, adaptive learning experience in their courses, and particularly they found that mathematics is one area where they could get good results. Georgia State University again tried it, and they tried this one particularly because retention was some challenge. Many students were leaving, so this they tried to track properly their performance and reduce the uh, attrition. This is completely, we have already talked of, it's a language learning platform. And lastly, when we come to Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, now they have done a lot in this area, and they have developed personalized learning platforms, AI for Bharat platform. And with this platform, they are trying to give personalized learning experience. With this, they have developed many modules also, like Anudesh, Indic, ASR, Rasa, and so on. With these modules, they are trying to do machine learning and performance analysis, customized learning paths they are able to look at. They are able to get timely feedback, and this is also giving rise to higher engagement of students, improved academic performance of students, efficient learning process they could find out. So these ways are actually uh, very important. Finally, and finally, let us conclude by personalized learning. This is definitely an emerging area, and in education, we need to have education tailor-made, customized as per the requirement of the students. Thank you. Thank you so much. And uh, thank you for giving me the opportunity. Though I had to go very fast because time was short. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your invaluable insights and expertise with us. And your perspective on leveraging AI for personalized learning has not only enriched our understanding, but also inspired us to to think creatively about the future of education. And we really appreciate your live examples and case studies. Thank you so much, sir. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent for all others. As we draw this session to a close, it is essential to recognize and appreciate everyone who made today's event possible. I now invite Ms. Lydia Jemima, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to propose the vote of thanks.
The foremost duty we possess is to articulate our gratitude towards those who inspire and elevate us. Good afternoon to everyone present. On behalf of Kristu Jayanti College, it is my esteemed privilege to extend the vote of thanks for the national level faculty development program on innovative pedagogical strategies using AI and digital platform organized by Department of Commerce in collaboration with St. Anthony's College, Shillong, Meghalaya. I take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest of the day, Professor H.P. Mathur, Dean and Head, Faculty of Management Studies at Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi. Your vision for the future of education resonates deeply with our goals, and we are excited to explore the possibilities you have outlined. Thank you, sir. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Reverend Father J. Sweet Thomas, Financial Administrator, Kristu Jayanti College, for his constant guidance and support. Thank you, Father. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our head of the department, Dr. Vijay Kumar R., for his unwavering support and guidance. I also express my heartfelt gratitude to our program coordinator, Mr. Raghavendra Babu, for his dedication and hard work, which have been instrumental in organizing this event. Thank you, sir. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the FDP conveners, all the faculty members of the organizing committee for their exceptional efforts in ensuring the successful conduct of the national level FDP. I extend my sincere gratitude to the participants of this FTP whose contributions have been instrumental in making this day possible. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt appreciation to all the participants. Thank you all once again. I remain. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. As we come to the end of the inaugural ceremony, let us keep the flame of knowledge alive as we continue this journey, and may our learning inspire change. Thank you, everyone, for your participation and enthusiasm. We look forward to your valuable insights and learning this week promises. Let's continue this journey of invocation together. So finally, let us join for the Jayanti anthem as symbol of our unity, spirit, and commitment to the values we hold. Thank you, everyone.
Like a golden disc, sun in horizon east, lights up a life divine, fills knowledge in our minds. Laurels and the book make us sublime. With the mighty Lord, we soar high on the bedrock of faith. prosperity. Praise and joy and peace sprawl our hearts and minds. On we march our goals as a beacon for the world, with a passion for our growth and a love for humankind, united and strong in excellence, on the bedrock of faith, integrity of force, human dignity true, excellence we strive. Kristu Jayanti, Kristu Jayanti, light and prosperity. Kristu Jayanti, light and prosperity.
Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mathur sir, for accepting our request.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Dear participants, the Zoom link for the FDP remains same all the days. Tomorrow we'll be again joining from 11 to 12.